one shift in the third quarter. They're going to see how that goes. But in general, this is consistent with the way the Bulls have approached all season. Being available, being
diminutive in size, but I think his arms are really long. I'm looking at him now, that to be able to finish the way he just did, get past Bagley and up to the glass, pretty impressive from Mitchell, who is small.
He's coming off a season high. He had 20 against Milwaukee on Saturday. What a pass! And Bagley read it all the way and jams it. Too good.
6'9", so he's got some length to him. He can use that length on those arms and that release, able to avoid the defender and get it to the glass.
Points, 8 rebounds for Kyle off the bench. Lonnie Walker, the fourth, has tied his career.
Well here, Mark.
Absolutely. Grimes likes to step up in clutch time. Fourth quarter is his quarter.
Well, Quentin Grimes anxious to get this one underway because he wants to watch his Cougs in the national championship game. Sorry about that, Ala. Not really.
I knew she was going to get that in at some point.
Where was Kentucky? Kentucky was golfing. I don't understand how people can talk smack when their team did worse.
Oh, there's Houston's Quentin Grimes. And Dembona dunks it down. Sixers not it today. Toyota, let's go Sixers. Ware, emphatic with a slam.
He's been good. Again, limited offensively, but his presence inside has been undeniable.
Grimes all the way in. Over Ware for the deuce.
So much for his presence. Fortunate, but we'll take it. The end of the defensive exchange. Zone here for one of the few times tonight.
Grimes kissing it off the window. 29 now for to Robinson, who's got another three. 4 for 5 from outside tonight.
And you see the decision making by Kyle Anderson. He's got 5 assists, second most on the team tonight.
Bona dunks it. Electrifying hero performance tonight, but you said it. Council. This is the layup. Bona the rebound and the putback. 16 and counting tonight for a third double-double. Second in as many games against the Miami Heat, and he's had all 3 of those double-doubles since March 9th. 29 tonight for Quentin Grimes as Reese hits the corner 3. 29 tonight for Lonnie Walker.
Passes on a rope.
It was briefly the first Sixers lead since about the 8-minute mark in the second quarter. The bench is
back to Davion, no qualms about it. Just coming in and being impactful. And to your point, he's been finishing in the fourth quarter. His defense really moves the needle for Miami. Puts a lot of pressure on the ball. He's been timely making shots in important chunks. Ward, but finds Haywood Highsmith, who had a size advantage with a quick interior touch pass to get the layup.
I see what you did with that awareness. That's Lonnie. Clock down the 6. Anderson lobbing. Threw it behind Khalil Ware.
Had the right idea too on the lob action there. Just the timing off on that connection between those two.
Good reach by Highsmith. Dembona able to gather it in.
Kyle Anderson slips behind the defense, and Tyler Hero continuing to throw darts. That's his 5th assist.
26-8 is Miami's run. A 23-point lead. Just a minute into the fourth quarter. Jalen Hood-Schifino launching and connecting.
From Kyle Anderson gets Tyler Hero another open 3, and Tyler 4 of 7 beyond the arc.
And 10 of 15 overall for his 27 points. The Heat's assault at the three-point line has been mind-boggling over the last 4 games. Miami at 47% three-point shooting tonight. Maybe it's
get into that kind of rhythm. The quality, they can make really difficult shots. That was a tough one there too. But before that, just the spacing, the extra ball movement. I think the quality of the drive and kick game has really picked up during this win streak.
That's a triple out of the corner for 08 to 86. Even just 10 turnovers in the game, a 10 rebound advantage on Philly, and 18 of 38 shooting from downtown. And the balance from the Heat offense. That's a triple. 4.5 minutes left here in the game. On the shot clock. Butler lobbing Adam Bona. Matter of fact, Miami had lost 8 of their last 9 road games, Sean. The last 2 were painful at Memphis and at New York, but tonight they dominated the game against
Coffee. The water's kind of unnecessary. You just got to get the coffee and the beignets. I don't know why they were putting water out there.
Yeah, like a South American Brazilian cup of coffee and some beignets.
Justin Edwards from the wing. That's exactly.
Out with a cut down the baseline by Green, found by Landale.
So here is the zone for Houston, and finally getting that back door. It's been a couple games since they've gotten it.
Wide open shot, though, for the former Laker, Jalen Hood. The Rockets second.
Greg, how many times have we seen Landale in these situations just step up and be prepared?
He's 3 for 3 from the floor. He's got 7. So we're talking about somebody else stepping up besides Tari Eason. Let's say hi to Jock Landale. And the Sixers just don't seem to miss any threes.
Can't play that role.
Chuma Okeke is in, former Magic. Grimes draws 4 defenders. Another made area. This time by Jeff makes one. He stays hot. How good has he been shooting the rock from 3 in the month of March, like in the mid-50s?
Been electric. Really just taking the shots that he has available.
Boy, they're moving the ball, finding.
Yeah. Doughton, Bona, Luke Schifino, Council, Yami Stanley, the 5 Sixers on the floor at the moment. Doughton with a career high 11 points in the first quarter.
With the basket, there you go.
Dem facing up and putting it up and in. And then Turner. And Turner showing off the handle. Can't connect on the 3 though. Miles Turner in his 10th year out of the University of Texas, UT. Yeah, Butler might have gotten away with the walk, but we'll take it. Brissett, count it. With a pedal to the metal in this fourth quarter. 27 tonight for Siakam, 18 for Miles Turner. Jeff Doughton Jr. leading the Sixers with 21. Brissett for 3.
A trade to be made, and as the Boston's guard rotation thinned out, Pritchard's work started to pay off, and he's now starring in his role as 6th man. He plays guys with not a chip, but a boulder on his shoulder. He told me tonight that while he wouldn't mind starting, however,
at 11. Last year at this time, Boston had 48 wins. Right now they got 44. Lonnie Walker 3 puts it up and through to the Junior WNBA. Learn more at juniornba.com/juniorWNBA.
Celtics playing it safe in the zone here as Doughton knocks down Pritchard, 19 points.
17 threes made by the Celtics. In the corner, Jeff Doughton with a triple. Puts it down.
Hard, and we'll be hard in the fourth quarter.
You see that you guys dropped to zone a little bit, but understanding Steph's abilities, how do you limit his effectiveness in the fourth to avoid a comeback?
So you want to go best ever. You got to locate him at all times, try to make the ball find over, and you got to lock on defensive end.
And now Grimes, again the 30-point game the other night. Shot is astray. Drummond in there. He's won 4 rebounds.
Grimes leads the way with 18. Oubre is 16. Edwards with 13, but nobody else in double figures for Philly. 3 to shoot. Grimes over a double team. Knocks it through.
The unique quality of this team was, he said, there's a real 80s, 90s vibe and spirit to this group. A certain pugnacious edge, pugnacious being the term I'm using.
Brooklyn, our officiating crew here tonight.
Zone for the Miami Heat on out-of-bounds plays.
Jeff Bona. We know that he can do more than we expect him to do. He's turned the corner like that before and thrown it down. Shot clock winding down on Oubre.
Nice move.
That's better. He did a little bit of everything else. Highsmith from the corner for 3.
And that's why he's there, right? And that's why when you play the Heat, you have to defend the 3. It is a big part of what they like to do offensively.
That was their second 3 for the Heat tonight. Sixers 0 for 6 from beyond. Kelly downhill to the cup.
That's what I mean when we said earlier, he plays bigger than his body would suggest. He doesn't seem like he can move people around in interior tight spots, but he was posting up nicely there, and that's not an easy catch and finish.
He's a young guy, just 21 years old, is number 5 in red. Nikola Jovic Eric Gordon all night to shoot, and Gordon's got a wild shot of sorts from Jovic, and it goes. He wanted the foul too.
Yeah, showing what he's capable of, right? A guy his size with nice soft touch along the baseline.
Third year for him. He was the 27th pick back in 2022.
They'll 3-2 zone this time with Jovic on the lead.
Jackson up in it.
The other two have resulted in and one opportunities for Yabusele and Embiid, respectively. Embiid underneath, Kelly Oubre Jr. Mavericks have the lead up to 8. Phillies cut that in half. They can do some more damage. Ricky Council. Oubre in space, driving. And it's contested inside. The ball's knocked to the sideline. Ricky Council has it. Maxey chased off the line. Pull up, good. Philadelphia in front. Opportunity tonight, and the Mavs have gone a perfect 10 of 10 on the line here. Bo Derek would like that in the second half. But Yabusele, Embiid still out there, Devin. He's up to 32 minutes, so they're playing him more than the 30 that they planned. Justin Edwards for 3 out of a timeout. The rookie has restored the lead for Dallas. But now can they bear down defensively, playing zone defense without the landlord to protect the paint. And a 3 by Oubre over the zone. And the Mavericks surge back in front. Yabusele didn't want to take the outside shot, although his percentage is good for the year. Embiid going down the lane and slamming.
Second quarter getting underway here at the Wells Fargo Center. 2-point Kings lead. They led by as many as 9 in the first quarter. So good finishing kick for your Sixers. And for most of you remember, their best second quarter of the season here last night. And that guy started the scoring last.
Miles is more dangerous from beyond the arc. Eric Gordon's closeout forced the 3 into a 2. So that is kind of a small win defensively.
At 12 points, 7 rebounds did Lyles.
Wow.
January 1st,
wow.
Eric Gordon, who continues to trend in the right direction.
Doing a good job as a starter. Back in the starting lineup here in the third.
Started the season opener against the Bucks here, way back in October. Then was coming off the bench, some DNPs as well. Kelly Oubre Jr. right to the cup. Nobody.
On the other end of the floor, knocking down a shot to open things up.
Again, he had 20 against the Sixers back on January 1st at the Golden One Center in Sacramento. Kings finishing that game on a 15-0 run. It was a good one until the Sixers just couldn't score.